Look where we ended up though. Plates galore. My god, those are like, he's nice, but I'm sorry, but I feel like he's not your type physically though, right? Yeah. Like literally we're already like thinking that's what I thought. It's so spontaneous, but oh, I love this. That was the wrong angle. Hello. So where do I even start? I look terrible because I had my part-time job yesterday, but it's been a very slow road for me to get back into work again because my school messed up the planning, because this is supposedly the last week when I have the opportunity to do a mandatory assessment, the competency assessment, the presentation and interview component of it. But they didn't give me any dates. They didn't give a lot of students the dates. So, and they were like, yeah, we need more time to plan all of this. We may invite you after April 8th, which is next week already, when classes start again. And the point of these mandatory assessments is like they're so important that the teachers weren't even allowed to teach. But they messed up the planning so bad that some students, I don't really know what's gonna happen, like, cause I have like classes 3 times a week, you know. This is just messed up. But we're moving on. I'm gonna do something really fun today and I wanted to show it to you. So as you know, I'm doing the brand identity for Bumblefly Studios. I've also been making her own personalized illustrations that she can use like for her packaging, the window display, like even like the menu design and cup holders. This is the sketches that I've been doing. It's kind of, in a lot of it is inspired by the logo itself. As you can see, like this is kind of like the main mark of her logo. So this is gonna be her logo mark and that's gonna stay there. And I was like experimenting with like different things that Jasmine has drawn over the years. So we have a heart, but I wanted to keep that loop-de-loop because it happens in her logo as well. So kind of like consistent branding happening and people can recognize these as like, oh, those illustrations with the loop-de-loop is like, it's for Jasmine. So it was like egg rolls, flowers, just random shapes, like, is this a toast? Is this a mushroom? My particular favorite is the cupcake over here. Here's another one, another page of it, just little doodles. Like, I was also already starting to think of the layout for the specific things that I will be using. Like, do I just want it, like think of it as like in a grid-like or something more whimsical and like kind of go with the flow kind of vibe like this. First, I actually need to draw these shapes out on Illustrator because that's something I haven't done and I really need to do, which I'm gonna do now. So, see you in the vlog. I totally forgot I have this, but here I am trying to draw all of these doodles on Illustrator correctly. I even chose this, I think it's at this point, the calligraphic angled brush. So far it's been looking really good, just trying to choose which illustrations I really like. Even started to add my own, which aren't even in the which aren't even in the notebook. But yeah, I was just trying to draw things that I thought would go really well with Bumblefly Studios branding.
And I thought these were all really cute, and here I am just trying to arrange them now, based off the sketch that I've done in my sketchbook. And it was really a lot of work because I wanted some small illustrations mixed with some big ones, but I realized I should have just drawn it when I wanted.
After Effects works with compositions. The thing with composition is you sort of have to know already how long your clip is going to be.
It's just a head as well.
And then I open up the range selector and I change my end value to 50%. And then I play around with my offset. I just create a new composition, black footage in there. So, if, for instance, if you want to have a bar in the middle, you can create a
I am making more patterns. Today I've decided to try and fill it in, kind of like in a traditional illustration way. And I'm kind of liking this a lot, especially now just seeing how the color combinations work in actual real life. It works so well. Except I'm thinking, because Jasmine did say she doesn't really work with outlines. So, but the problem is I do have these loop-de-loops, so I have to see how this works in just the background, like the dark background itself, but making the outlines light. But this is nice, so I'm just gonna save this. No fill color. No fill color. So cute. It's lunchtime and I have decided to steam some dumplings. Gonna chop up a few mushrooms to add some veggies. And lastly, this is my new obsession. But I haven't eaten it in a while, so this is gonna be yum. And of course, have some of this on the side and probably kimchi. It's actually kind of rare here in the Netherlands, I feel, to still have gas stoves. I have a few friends who are like, oh, why are you still using gas stoves? It's even more expensive and like so impractical because it's dirty. Yeah, but I see the fire. My problem is like I'm such a visual person. I'm like, I like to see the fire, and just seeing numbers doesn't really equate in my head that number 9 is hot. Yeah, there's just something about it that just doesn't work in my brain. Hello everyone. So I have like 10 minutes until my CA4 presentation, which is basically what, as you saw when I was doing like my competency portfolio, I just present extra things that I need to present essentially. So I just did like a quick run through to understand how long it will take me to say things. Currently at 11 minutes and it needs to be at 10 minutes. So I'm trying to think like what part was like I was talking about a lot. So maybe probably condense down my intro, I think. But yeah, let me show you how my presentation looks like now. So this is currently what the presentation is looking like here. It's just like a lot of text, and this one like I even click through and everything. These are just all the colors and stuff. Logo. Then talking about the illustrations that I've been doing now and the colors, which I will be breaking down a little bit more, especially the illustrations, because I didn't really talk about it. I got too busy. This one, like all the color combinations, is so nice. I'm like so happy with that. It's just was so hard to try and explain why I did those. And yeah, this is what I'm doing now, which is the brand patterns, which I absolutely love. And I think I'm gonna be pursuing this one and this one, trying to see, but I want to play around with the color combinations a little bit more. But yeah, I'm gonna try and film my presentation, but I might get too nervous when I join in the room. But yeah, I'm gonna join in now, so then I have everything set up and I just need to present. But yeah. Okay, I did not film my presentation because I was too nervous, but I almost cried as well during the interview. But can you see? I'm so red because I was so nervous. But it went well, I think. They started asking me kind of abstract colors, like colors. I talked about colors so much during the interview part. The questions like, how will I innovate color, or stuff like that. Yeah, or what is my non-negotiable, which I had to really think about because I didn't know. But yeah, man, that was scary. The pink bottles, strawberry panna cotta. Yeah. So what is this? Milk tea, cream cheese, pho.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, why is it so bright? Whatever. I'll do the color grading later.
Mine says take a matchy break.
Take a matching break, man. Oh, the milk tea is actually kind of sweet. Alright, because I did read it normal sugar.
Yeah, mine was good.
Colors are nice, right? You would buy stuff if these were the colors.
It depends on what, obviously.
Like for example, on a packaging of a thing.
What?
Yeah.
Packaging of what?
Of products. Like this is for Jasmine, remember?
Okay.
So if you were to buy your stuff and you see that this, for example,
Like the box.
yeah,
Looks like that.
Yeah.
I would totally buy it, of course.
and you would want, but would you prefer seeing it more like this or like this?
Filled in.
Filled in.
But then. I don't
But
know,
you,
'cause
it
the gray
depends.
background is like.
Of
putting me
course,
off.
I would. Maybe I should just make multiple.
Can you make like if you do
samples.
like what it looks like in real life?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make multiple samples. Okay. Good morning, everyone. It is the start of another week. There's Bruce. 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 Say hi to the vlog. Bruce. There he is. But today I am just at home and I'm actually going to be still thinking if I want to continue on with my actual physical project or just do like refine my research part, like the written part, because I haven't really gotten back to that after I got feedback from people. So maybe I will do that considering I do have feedback about it tomorrow. Okay, y'all, let me update on what's happening. So for my written component of the research, I've actually decided to choose the focus because it didn't really have a focus before on to color. So I have all of these notes just to understand like what am I doing. So essentially my research question would be more into how does color affect the aesthetic and functionality of a brand. I'm still thinking if I want to go into function, but then again I feel like aesthetic and function ties in together, so I do need to define that. And essentially for this is just I find it urgent to try and always make a brand that is aesthetically pleasing but it's also functional, because then it leads to certain behaviors that you want your customers in this case to do. And with that is like I mainly do this with color. It's like something that I am just passionate about, and I've only just recently discovered that I am very passionate about it. And it's also something that I go through in like my personal style. For example, I go through phases of colors. Very yeah, you can try it. This is the peach. Work buddies. Work buddies. Fire. But yeah, what were you saying? You watched my last vlog?
Yeah, but I was also in there, but then the part where we were, I thought it was so funny, like the sound was good, and it just sounded like burp.
It doesn't pick up sound nicely. What I could do actually is buy like a separate microphone for this, but it needs to like you have to plug it into like
I just thought it was really funny.
They're a bit more expensive. To save up first.
like, and that one is like I have to really be serious about it.
The only mic I have is like the gigs, like when I do voiceovers.
Because right now it's just like a hobby or like documentation.
It's good. You know,
It's really smooth.
I think it's nice to see because
It's really cute, you know.
funny to see. I'm like, oh yeah.
Because like when I watched like my very first vlog, like literally first day of illustration, oh my god. This is just filter talking.
It's a quite acidic, but it's very smooth. Really smooth. That's the face I made.
Ooh, but Thailand custard buns is what pandan cake is. I need to make it. It's still just sitting there.
So
I just got it at this Asian supermarket. It was like awesome.
I don't have a cook thing like what I use at work sometimes.
Can you eat now?
That's what the problem with the head. I've done it before.
I'll do it again.
As long as I just take it like this. I really need this.
They didn't have spoons.
Oh. Usually they do though.
I can't see my spoons. It's okay.
Shame.
It's quite tight rice.
Alright.
My food buddy again.
The food buddies. It looks so. I don't even know where to start. It hits the right spot. It's actually not spicy. Done. Demolish the food.
Okay, so there were a few changes when it came to the illustrations and colors. Just realized you could just see my finger. So this was the original look. I wanted to see you to see it in the pink, light pink background because that's how Jasmine's packaging is gonna look like. So we both agreed that currently the illustrations lines, as in the strokes, are too angular and are also too dark. So we transformed them into something more like this. Because originally it did look like this, where I used, because I wanted them to look like stickers, considering Jasmine uses stickers a lot. But after having a talk as well, having the same color background didn't really make them too much like stickers. It made more sense to have it with the white background, especially since we're using pink for the packaging. And made the stroke a little bit more rounded and redrew a few couple things. And I added this cinnamon roll rose meringue looking illustration, and overall made the stroke color a little bit slightly closer to the color of the actual illustrations. We decided for the dark ones keep that just for text because most likely Jasmine will be using really light backgrounds. So yeah, and we've kept them into these 4 colors, just the pink, yellow, blue, and green. And if you mix them up, especially since, which is what it's gonna look like, it looks like this. Looks very cute. So this is like the stand. I've been using actually ChatGPT to help me write the lines. So here's an idea of the outdoor stand of how it's gonna look like. This is the first one I made. Might have showed it in the video. So this is like a window decal. So this is one version. I'm probably gonna make this in real life with using a picture frame.
And this is also the cup holder design. I've also got the envelopes, the sticker, the wrapping paper, and some of the few packages like mailing boxes and stuff. This is the main one though. Looks super nice. And another version of the box with the wrapping paper.
We leave at 8:30.